Hello everyone, this is just a quick update. I'm actually behind because chaos. Because yeah, I think everyone in the UK is behind with things because of the sudden decision that we've got an election next week. But anyway, I thought to let you all know that the last Rattle has been out for about 2 weeks now. It's available on Amazon if you want a Kindle version. That's usually the better version to go with, to be fair. That's available if you just search if you search the last Rattle on Amazon and then you search under books or Kindle, it's usually the first thing that comes up. But anyway, to to advertise the story and actually advertise it, in this story, we're dealing with Aurel, who is Noel's son, and he's joined the Veil Agents, so he's one of the first full vampires to join the Veil Agents. And whilst he's there, he ends up working with one of the first Strix to join the Veil Agents, who is called Cassandra Nectar. And they very quickly hit it off. They're very comfortable with each other. And just when they're thinking, maybe we can go forward and maybe we should talk to our families about what they think. After all, vampires and Strix aren't exactly very happy with each other. Tybalt's eldest son is getting married, and then something disastrous happens. The culprit is Cassandra's own family. It's all to do with something that happened with Tybalt in the past, and they go to war. So it's got a Romeo and Juliet sort of feel to it, except I had a lot of fun writing it because it was dealing with a lot of like inner family arguments, like why can't one person just tell the truth and get it out into the open and deal with it diplomatically rather than hold up and not reveal their weakness and instead put everyone into so much trouble. Not to mention that it covered the whole thing of revenge and how if you want revenge after so many years, it's only going to be disastrous. It's sort of discussing that, but also getting into the fact that Malvolio is becoming more prominent as the vampire king. So he gets involved and he's pushing for a more modern veil away from the elitism of the nobles. So poor Cassandra and Noel are stuck falling in love, being different species at the worst possible time for it, because one lot is wanting to move forward and make a better place that's more equal for everyone, and the other part is still stuck in the vendettas and the elitist ways of the old bloodlines. So it ended up being heavier than I intended because I ended because of all the chaos I went through last year anyway. I actually finished it and finished writing it in December when I was supposed to have it out. So I've had the past 6 months doing the cover and doing the editing for it to have it out for June. And while I was rereading it, I was actually surprised because I was worried it was one of those ones that I would be lacking bits and bobs. But I was like, no, actually, I really enjoy reading the bits I've written, and even where I've sort of had these bits where I'm like, oh, I'm less interested in this character than I want, but they're important. It's still been very enjoyable. So I hope you will get a chance to have a look at it, even if you just they're all on the Kindle. Oh, for the life of me, I've forgotten what it's called, but the free bit that you can read through the Kindle. Unlimited, that's it. The Kindle Unlimited. They are all my Vital Clan stories are on there. All my stories are on there. So if you just want to read like a chapter or two or something, that helps me out incredibly. But it also just just to get to have a look at it would be really cool. But I'll put a link to the American Amazon link in the bottom in the description of this. Sorry, I don't do editing when I do these advertisement ones because it's, coming straight out of me, so how I feel about it and stuff like that. And well, I hope you will enjoy it because I've been enjoying it. And the next one after that, the next big one, which will be next June as well, hopefully, is the Viper King. That happens in between parts of this one, and that one's about Malvolio, and that one is just chaos because it's Malvolio. But Anyway, I hope you will find this interesting. And I will say the highlight of this book is definitely watching the reactions of Tybalt. Like how much everything seems to be hinging on his foul temper and his own character. So if you want to read Tybalt being more of a brat, I suppose would be the best way to explain it, then this is probably the one to read. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and thank you very much for listening.